Hello, welcome back to No Rest for the Wicked. As you can see, I'm using a build that is basically damage on reflect, but it's a little bit different because I'm also using fire to enhance that damage. So I guess I got like with my gear in a way, but unlike with some other stuff. As you can see, we deal damage on block, 17%, plus more poison blocking. And over here we have more hit damage. I'm not sure if this is helping the fire damage or not, but This is the main thing. Burn damage increased by 50%. And some other stuff. So basically damage on reflect, and then I have a ring that deals 25% damage on block. So 25 with 17 with 9 hit damage on block. I think it all scales off your weapon. Again, I'm not an expert at the game, so this is a build that I am trying that is very fun. The only thing I don't really like is the Scream rune I have. That was mostly designed to kill enemies that are in a big crowd, but I don't think that is that useful. I also have the Thorns. So Thorns damage on block plus the hit damage on block. I can also exalt that, but there's no point, it's only 3%, so just imagine this is 30% damage. So 50% damage of the weapon, which is 100 damage, plus the burning damage, which is kind of hard to understand how much I'm dealing. And also I have the fire throw weapon, so I can even cause fire without actually having the hit enchantment on my weapon, which probably I'll have. Is this going to be enough? I have no idea. Let's see how it goes. One thing I noticed that if you don't have a way to reduce incoming damage in the Crucible, you'll die anyway, which is a major problem, I think. Because most enemies don't really kill you per se, they're just, I don't know, there to annoy you. That all depends on RNG, sadly. This is what I mean by RNG. I almost died because of reasons that are not really entirely up to me. Why do I get stuck so much in this game? This game is horrible in the sense that you always get stuck on something. Then you just die or you waste a lot of resources because of that. Okay, so there's another enemy left. Okay, so let's see all the bonuses. I'll always take that. Health regeneration or infuse the weapon to play. I'm not sure if you can have weapons infused with two different types of damage. Plus, we'll probably run into enemies that are strong against plague. I don't know. Okay, let's start using the form. Yeah, I'm taking too much damage, which will always be a problem. Plus, on the weapon I have a stagger for 4 seconds that is increased after a charged attack, so I can also try and stagger them if it's not enough. Oh wow, that was brilliant. Careful, because some of them have spells. Oh, I guess the thorns last more than the flame buff. Okay, so you can block them and then just a 1-2 simple attack. I think my build is much stronger than I give it credit, though. I could have backstabbed him. That was actually super smooth compared to my other ones. Remember that blocking will sometimes take damage, so I think Any block will count as a tick for the Frost Nova. I think, I'm not sure. Random Echo, I'm not sure if that's going to be good. Skip the chamber, no. Freeze duration. It's time to reroll everything. Yeah, regenerate focus, because focus is going to be one of those things I will probably not be able to win without. There are some very, very nasty rooms with a lot of enemies and a lot of traps, and those are the ones. Very dope. So yeah, just block the damage and then use a charged attack against them. Perfect. Okay, also I learned not to be overconfident. Okay, so I think there's one. Also, it works on ranged attacks as well, which is extraordinarily funny to me. Watch this. It works on ranged attack. Oh, that's so funny when an archer shoots at you and it dies. Stamina regeneration. This is all nonsense. I guess I got very unlucky. Oh, the next ones will be much better. So, when I stop scaling off the damage on block, I'll have to start scaling with the fire damage. I'm not sure if the burning will be put out by the ice. I don't know. A lot of things that are not really explained, but it's early access. I think these things will be more clear once the game is full release. Probably not. It's just such a huge time waste killing the water enemies. Also be a constant problem. With enemies making me drop off a ledge or something, which is also one of the other reasons, either getting stuck or... That's why I have the scream. What? We're still not done? Where? How funny would it be if you lose this because you drowned? Where's the last enemy? Okay, let me think about it. Some maximum health reduced. Get away from me with that. Oh wow, Reaper Roar. That's actually one of the things that's super rare. I don't think I saw it in about 5 hours of doing Crucible. Oh, that's so silly. My character was not joining or something. Yeah, that's so rare. Now, this is probably one of the luckiest echoes I have. I mean, I have the lower the damage of the enemies and also recover health. Oh, we are already at this guy. Good thing he decided not to eat us. Seems like the loot in these rooms could also be better because this is the junkiest of junks item I'm getting. secret mending. Cleanse the pestilence. I'm not sure if that's needed or important. Refill health. Guess that would be next. So, what can we buy from him? Mostly it's going to be material. I already have one of these, so this is very important, but I have one of that. Pine or spruce planks, those are kind of expensive. That was a pretty fast first round of rooms. This is where things will get trickier, I think. So that was the cold damage we did. I don't know, I just like to see when they... Oh no, it's in this room. Therefore we don't get pushed into a pit or something. Oh, up. Okay. Yeah, so the only thing I don't really like about the... Well, there are many things I don't really like with the passion about the Crucible itself, but one of them is the ability to just die because you fell off something. Oh, there are so many of them below. They're cheating. See how they're kind of running away from me? They're kind of afraid of attacking me, which is great. What? So yeah, that damage on... Well, I guess... the damage they take when they hit me is much bigger for them. Good luck understanding anything from this mess. What can I say? Okay, that was not a bad attempt. Max health, but reduce them. This is interesting, but I know not to take that much of a gamble. This is also interesting, but again, too much of a gamble. So this was never really explained. When does it cancel? So you keep it forever, or does it cancel after a while? So let's just do a mass reroll. Stamina and poise defense increased by 40%. So I get more stamina, more poise defense. Sure, max health is great. This is only for 2 enemies, right? Right. I'm tempted to take that one, but no. We're going to play super safe. It's actually might be one of my best runs so far. Now I do a lot less damage because I took this, but it doesn't really matter because I'm supposed to take damage, not dish out the damage. Remember, I also deal damage, minor cold damage. When I get hit. Plus I regenerate health per kill or per stagger. I really dislike these battle maps because I have a feeling I might drown or something, or... Not really swimming, it's just slowly walking. I don't know how I died so many times by just getting pushed back by the explosion. I don't know. It feels like... No. I just don't see a way where this works. Just wait, it will die. What? Ah, come on! That was so annoying. Yeah, I died a lot of times in a room like this, so that's why reduce max health, but it's good if you die. I don't think I'll take that one. Damage increased based on current focus. Yeah, this is because I took the upgrade to gain access to the unique stuff. Stamina regeneration reduced by 50% is a bit much, but a lot of health, that would help a lot. I guess I can take these two to kind of... Is interest... Nah, I guess the debuffs are too big, because if I take this and this, that will just be 30% max HP and 25% less stamina regeneration. Which can be fatal in certain conditions. Oh, I'm speaking like this is the most balanced game on Earth. No, it's not. It's still based mostly on luck. I got again. Yeah, they're actually not that hard hitting. But most of their power comes from their blocks. I mean, from... Yeah, I have to stop playing around with them. I'm not sure why that happens. How I'm getting one shot on them sometimes. Feels like a bug or something. So I said this is a reroll. Best enemy movement speed. Let's take elemental damage. I don't think this will be a debuff big enough for the enemy, so let's reroll that. Ooh, okay. The next tier of upgrades will be cool. I have no idea what the final boss is, since I never got this far. This is my best one, mostly because instead of playing Crucible, I farmed a lot of the farmed so I could get the gear to have better chances. Rats, I hate this map so much. This is how I die. That would have been 100% a death if I didn't have the extra health. This is the problem. The problem is they're combining teleporting enemies with damage over time, with pitfalls, with huge enemies that... I don't know. Oh yeah, I'm not fighting near a ledge ever again. Oh, it's got 10% chance to kill an enemy instantly. Which is great, because if I kill an enemy I get health back. Oh yeah, that was what's happening. I totally forget about those. Lifesteal increased by 20%. I want all of these, but I think I'll just take the lifesteal since that's the most useful thing for me now. And don't get fancy. I'm not fighting him on the ledge. Okay. So more health on kill or stagger. This is also kind of tempting. I guess I'll keep my final two for something interesting. So what is room number 10? If it's a boss room, I think I'll just die. And be angry that I died. Can I just say I'm not seeing anything? I hate these abilities. I won? That was horrible. What a complete and absolute joke of a game. I am so tired of nonsense like this. So you mean I had my best run in the game and I just lost it because he jumps off the horse and there's no way to see it? I could have healed, I could have blocked and... How can, how can developers think this is funny? This is funny, ha ha ha. No. Oh boy, okay, so I had the perfect run for me and I just died because he simply decided to do. Okay, the game is getting a negative review. This is complete absolute nonsense. And I'm really upset about it because it's just a huge waste of time. I mean, what's the point of that? Hey, you have to watch a guide, otherwise you don't know he will jump and kill you, and I had half of my health and I could have healed. I was watching to see if this is a rising bug, but it didn't rise. Man, such a... I need to do some exercise to calm down. Bye bye.